Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in our journey today, we're going to be starting at Anchovy in the parish of St. James. We're heading towards Westmoreland. Along the roadway, when we almost reach Shetland in the parish of Hanover, there's a traffic accident. Look out for it. We're going to slow down when we reach at the scene of the accident. But sit back, relax and drive with me. My viewers, my subscribers, the mayhem, it turn up big time. The question is, the question many persons are asking, is, are things gonna get any better? Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? What are your views? Do you see things getting better anytime soon? Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Drop your comments in the comment section. Boy, may I tell you. Anyway, let's move on. Now, in this first story, this one took place Tuesday morning. Tuesday, March 15th, 2022, almost 9 o'clock. It took place at Iron Shore in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. This one took place, if you know Iron Shore, right where the Holiday Inn Hotel is. That stoplight, this is where this one took place. Our information is that a man, he was driving a Toyota Noah minibus. This bus, he used it to operate as a taxi. It is said that he was heading from Montego Bay towards Falmouth direction. It is said that this man, after passing the traffic light, which was on green, a lady attempted to cross the road. She actually walked out into the road. Now, this lady, she was walking with a walking stick. It is said that when the driver saw this lady, he swerved to the right, trying to avoid hitting her. But it was too late. The left side of the vehicle hit her. As a result, she fell to the ground. She received serious head and bodily injuries. This lady, she was rushed to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where she was pronounced DEAD. Like I said, she walked with a walking stick. Just picture that. This lady, she has been identified as Miss Esmeralda Russell. She was 59 years old and she lived at Jarrett Street, Montego Bay, in the parish of St. James. May her soul rest in peace. And condolences to her family and her friends. Sad indeed. Now, in this next incident, it took place yesterday afternoon, Wednesday, March 16th, 2022, about 4 p.m. It took place at Germantown. Now, Germantown is in the Maroontown police area in the parish of St. James. Our information is that a man, his name is Adrian Senior. He's popularly known as Boom. Now, Boom, he's 41 years old and he's a Mason. He lived at Pimento Hill in the parish of St. James. Now, our information is that Boom, he was standing in front of a shop at Germantown. We are told that hoodlums pounced. These hoodlums, they opened gunfire at Boom. He received gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. A youngster who was inside of his bedroom, he also received gunshot wounds to his left leg. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape in the area. The police were called and Boom and the youngster, they were taken to the Cornwall Regional Hospital where Boom, he was pronounced DEAD, whilst the youngster, he was treated. Our information is that when this crime scene was processed, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. Now, last week, Wednesday, we brought you a story. We told you about a man who was shot. Well, he was shot at. We told you that this man, he had gone to a shop in a community called Charlotte. We told you that he went into the shop, purchased some items, and when he was coming out of the shop, he was confronted by another man. We told you that that man who was coming out of the shop, he jumped on his motorcycle. The man who confronted him, he had a gun in his hand. And whilst this man was riding away, it is said that the man who confronted him, he opened gunfire at him. However, he managed to escape without being harmed. He rode straight to the Savanna-la-mar police station, where he filed a report. We didn't give you this man's name because usually we don't give the names for victims of a crime. We are now going to give you that man's name. His name is Nicholas Orlando Reid. You are seeing a photograph of him on your screen right now. Nicholas Reid is popularly known as Jelly Belly. He is 39 years old and he lived at Seaton Crescent in Savanna-la-mar in the parish of Westmoreland. Jelly Belly, like we told you, he was shot at by this man. No, this is not the first time Jelly Belly was being shot at. Years ago, we are told that he was shot and seriously injured in the Little London area in the parish of Westmoreland. So like we are telling you, it's not the first time that Jelly Belly was shot at or was shot. No, yesterday, Wednesday, March 16, 2022, our information is that Jelly Belly, he went to a bar at Frome, along the Frome main road. Now, this bar, it is right in the vicinity of the sugar factory manager's gate. Yeah man, right along the Frome main road. So we are told that Jelly Belly, he went to the bar in the company of at least 2 other persons. It is said that he was in the bar playing a poker box. Whilst playing this poker box, he was pounced on by a hoodlum armed with a handgun. This hoodlum, he opened gunfire at Jelly Belly. Jelly Belly, he received gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. It is said that he attempted to run off, but he collapsed at the back door. The hoodlum, we are told that he then made good his escape on a motorcycle that was waiting outside. The police were called and Jelly Belly, he was taken to the Savanna-la-mar hospital where he was officially pronounced DEAD. I said officially because from all accounts, he died on the spot. When this crime scene was processed, our information is that 4 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. Whoever it was that wanted Jelly Belly, they ensured that this time he was taken out. The mayhem. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. I can ask you, or you know what I go ask you already. Have you hit on the like button as yet? If you have not yet hit on the like button, yeah man, it's a reminder, I see the comments, a lot of you are happy when I remind you. Because you want to do it, but just watching and listening, sometimes you totally forget. So I'm reminding you, hit on the like button. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, ensure that you subscribe to it. We are growing, grow with us. Ensure that you tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, over on PNL Vlogz TV, this weekend, we are going to be giving away some phone credit. We are going to be giving away 5 $1,000 credit to 5 persons. Stand by for that. The questions we are going to be asking will be in the birthday greetings that we are carrying on PNL Vlogz TV. Yeah man, so either Saturday or Sunday, we are going to be doing that giveaway. Stand by for that. Now, in the final story for today, you see, the mayhem. Do you remember an incident that took place in Hanover? It took place in early October 2015 at a place named Campbellton. In that incident, 6 persons were shot and killed. 6. Do you remember that incident? Alright, let me remind you about that incident. It is said that about 11:30 p.m. It may have been Thursday, October 8, 2015, or thereabout. Either the Thursday or the Wednesday. But it is said that hoodlums went to a house at Campbellton in the Green Island police area in the parish of Hanover. At least 8 persons were in the house. Our information is that the hoodlums, they went to the house and they called out to the persons inside. They were asking for one man. That man, he was inside of the house. His name is Omar Mahabee. You are seeing a photograph of Omar Mahabee on your screen. So the hoodlums, they went there asking for Omar Mahabee. We are not sure what Omar was involved in. A lady who was in the house, her name is Miss Lynette Bloomfield. It is said that the hoodlums outside, they told Miss Bloomfield to let Omar come out. And she told them that no, he's not coming out. So the hoodlums, they started opening gunfire on the house. They also set the house on fire. Persons in the area, they heard the gunshots and saw the fire, and they called the police. When the police reached at the scene, by that time, the hoodlums had escaped. When the police reached at the scene, 6 persons were dead. The 6 persons are Lynette Bloomfield, she was 62 years old. Mark Bloomfield, he was 40 years old. Brian Mangaroo, he was 29 years old. Kerry-Ann Bloomfield, she was 36 years old, and she was said to be the baby mother of Omar Mahabee. In fact, she had just returned from overseas. Now, her 2 children, one of them is Alia Mahabee. Alia, she was 17 years old. The other one, Davian Mahabee, he was 15 years old. Both of them, their father is Omar Mahabee. So, 6 persons were killed. Omar Mahabee, the man who the hoodlums went for, he escaped with minor burns. For those of you who were following that story, 5 of the persons were buried at one time. In fact, if you go to where this incident took place, you will see the 5 graves in the yard. Another of the persons, we are told that he was buried in Savanna-la-mar. That is Brian Mangaroo. So, like we told you, in that incident, 6 persons were killed. Now, also, 2 persons were arrested and charged for this murder. Both of them were convicted and sent away to prison. Like we told you, Omar Mahabee, he was said to be the target of these hoodlums. Why am I telling you about that story? Because last night, there was an incident in Hanover. This incident, it took place at the Lagood Square in Hanover. The details we are getting so far, it is kind of sketchy, and we might have to come back to this story. But in this incident, 3 persons were shot and killed. A number of persons, we are hearing 4, we are hearing 2, were shot and injured. One of the persons who were shot and killed last night, his name is Omar Mahabee. Yes, man, the same Omar Mahabee who the hoodlums went for in 2015. So here's what we are learning about this incident. It took place last night, Thursday, March 16th, 2022, about 7:30. Our information is that persons were in a mini-mart when hoodlums, posing as customers, entered the said mini-mart. The hoodlums, shortly after, they reportedly brandished guns and opened gunfire. They then made good their escape in the area. When the shooting died down, it was realized that several persons were shot. Like I said, we are hearing 7, we are hearing 5. But we are definitely going to be updating the story. However, what we can report is that 3 persons died as a result of being shot. Like we said, one of them is Omar Mahabee. He's now in his mid-40s. Another person who was shot and killed, his name is Mark Astin. You're seeing a photograph of Mark Astin on your screen. He was 37 years old and he's a construction worker. He lived at Santai in the Green Island area. Another person who was shot and killed, his name is Mr. Michael Smith. Mr. Michael Smith, he's in his mid-50s. He's a construction worker also, and he lives in the same Santai area. The other persons, they were rushed to nearby hospital where they were admitted. We are told that at least one of them, a hotel worker, he works at the Rio Hotel in Negril. We are told that he's in a critical condition. He was shot in his face. Like we said, we are going to be coming back to this story. But so far, it is confirmed that 3 persons were shot and killed. It is also suspected that Omar Mahabee, he was the target for these hoodlums. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye NewzLynx and PNL Vlog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't take, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cancer and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals